Befriending my professors is one of the key things that helped me get really far in my academic career. So I'm gonna teach you how to not be afraid of your professors. First off, everybody knows that professors and people that teach you in college, even in high school and especially in graduate school, are really important for your academic success. They're the ones who teach you what you need to know, number one, but they're also the ones who end up writing you recommendation letters. But they're also people that you can really learn from and get a lot of information out of if you just have a conversation with them. So I really found that having a good relationship with faculty members and professors was really valuable to me in more ways than just one. So, how do you get started building this relationship with your professor, right? Well, one thing that I've used a lot is email. I'll look up their information on the school's website, like I said, whether that be undergrad or graduate school. They always have a profile. Sometimes you can even find their CV or their resume on the online profile on the school's website. So I'll look them up. That's where you get their email from. But don't just stop there. Look at their resume. See what they've done. See what experiences they've had. It'll at least give you something more to talk about, and it can give you a better idea of, if you would vibe with this professor more than another professor and things like that. So, doing your background work and doing your research really helps with that too. So what you're trying to do with that email is, one, go to their office hours and talk to them about something in the class, talk to them about your grades. You have a question about something related to their field and you wanted to pick their brain a little bit. Ask for shadowing opportunities, to just meet up with one of my faculty advisors and just vent. I met up to talk about something for a club, and then of course I used it to ask for a recommendation letter. So those are the reasons why you'd be kind of trying to email and kind of set that relationship. And then of course you want to email for recommendation letters, but you can't just email your professor that you've never spoken to before asking for a recommendation letter, because 9 times out of 10 they're like, who are you? I won't be able to write a good recommendation letter for you because I know nothing about you besides you sit in my class every Tuesday and Thursday. So that's why it's really important to set this good foundation base level. So emails are safe. You just send it and whatever happens, happens. The worst thing that can happen from an email is you don't get a reply, or you get a reply and they say no or something. Sending the actual emails. When you get their email, you've done your research, you definitely want to try to, when you finally email them, use proper grammar. I mean, everyone knows that when professors reply to you though, it's like sent from iPhone and it's just like, okay. And that's fine. They can do that. You can't. So you better find your laptop, your Microsoft Surface, your iPad Pro, MacBook, whatever, and you sit out and type an email. So the way I kind of start my emails is like, hello, Dr. So-and-so, comma, jump down. My name is Cherokee. I'm a third-year student at the University of Florida College of Pharmacy, Gainesville campus. I was in your Patient Care 5 class. I really enjoyed the topic of women's health. And I really like your section on breast cancer and ovarian cancer. I looked online at your CV and it looks like you did a lot in the cancer space. And I was wondering if you had any ongoing research projects or if you'd be interested in doing a research project with me in the space of women's cancer. Would you be okay with meeting up sometime next week? Thank you. Looking forward to your reply. Sincerely, Cherokee Boyd. Insert your signature line. Yes, you should have a signature line. Mine is Cherokee Boyd. It's really long. I'll just put it up here. But okay, now you sent the email and they want to meet. So how do you get over the fear and anxiety of actually talking to your professor? Well, first of all, it's okay. You've done your research on your professor. You have some things to bring up if there's empty silence and stuff. But remember, your professor is a person. They are a human being person with feelings and all that good stuff. There's no reason to be intimidated of them. They used to be in your shoes. And then when you're actually in the meeting with them, just remember they want to help. They're professors. They're by definition almost, you know, they're there for the betterment of students and they're expecting you to reach out. So don't feel like you're being a bother. Just utilize the resources that you're given, which in this case is your professor. So how not to fail your professors? Do your research. Look them up on the school's website. Look at their resume or CV. See what they're about and have some conversation starters. And then just send an email. The worst thing that can happen is you don't get a reply, or they reply weeks later, or you get a no, not right now, it's not a good time, I'm busy making content for such and such a course. Try me again in a little bit when I have less workload. Whatever, that's the worst that can happen. And then remember that they are just a person. Can be chill, relaxed, they like to go home, watch Netflix, you know, all that kind of stuff, just like me and you do. So it's no reason to put them on this pedestal. They're just people, and you can talk to people. And remember that one day you're gonna be on their level. It's okay to, you know, act like it. We're all adults here. So take a deep breath, calm down, decide what you want out of the interaction, and then be open to the possibilities of what you might actually find. So, like I said, being around faculty members and professors and deans in the College of Pharmacy has been a great experience. I'm on different committees and I have lots of people that, you know, I know that would be okay with writing me a recommendation letter because we've interacted and they know who I am as a person and as a student and my aspirations. And that's just not a connection that you would get if you never speak to your professors outside of asking them a question on the discussion board in class. So that's just my personal experience, and it's really helped me excel. And I hope that you take from it and you really figure out how not to be afraid of your professors. So yeah, thank you for watching.